Good morning. Hello, hello. Welcome. It's good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Cool if I can turn these things on. Oh, and now it's not so dark in here. Hello, good morning. I know it's weird. I'm not where I normally am. I'm at Jen's today because we're doing health. And so I get to spend the first bit of my morning with you all. Hello, hello. All right. Well, I know it like just turned 9, so I'll give everyone a minute to get in, get settled, start thinking about what, if anything, you would like to be coached around today. You can go ahead and put it into the chat. Anything you would like to be coached around. Welcome, welcome. I'll give you a minute to type in because I'm sure you're frantically typing. How's everyone doing today? Missed you all. Okay. Nothing? Well, then I guess that makes this call real short today. Who wants to get coached? Okay, Diana. That's good. Oh, there's a few more. Anyone want to get coached? You've got questions on how to do it. Okay. Okay. Well, why not, Diana? I'll coach you today. Let's do it.
Okay, here I am. Oh my gosh, expect this. It's been a long time. Um, and I'm grateful. Ooh, I said gracious, a different word. That's interesting. You know how it is when words fall out of your mouth and they're like not the ones you expected, but
Yeah. You're like, I don't usually use that one.
yeah.
No worries, Debbie. You're totally fine. This is probably one of your first or second. So, what I do is I hop on the call, and then anybody who has anything they want to get coached on types it into the chat. And then I'll pull you up and I'll coach you. All right, Diana. So, what is the most important thing for us to get to coach on today?
It is feeling comfortable with big changes. Um, yeah, yeah.
Is there any
So
big changes specifically?
yes, yes. So I'm working on my memoir again, revising it again, and that's one big desire to get that done and not just procrastinate and piss around and all that stuff. No, to totally do it. Then also I'm working on my programs, which is a 9-month book writing journey. I've done some stuff with AI to see how I want to create it all. And the biggest thing for me, the whole overwhelming thing is money, because I know I've had blocks about allowing that. And then the word allowing fell into me last week. I'm going like, oh, I am allowing, to allow the goodness to come. And everything is still so new in this area where I'm clearing stuff out, bringing stuff in, and I'm working with people, which is amazing. I freaking love that. And for those who don't know me very well, I've interviewed thousands of published authors, and I've flipped it so I can help people write their books, which I totally love. And you could probably tell by by my reaction here. I was a journalist before that for like 4 or 5 decades, radio and TV.
Okay.
And so it's kind of like combining the best of the old with what I'm creating anew, and getting to this stage of my life, it's like, a lot of my friends are retired, like literally retired. And
Okay.
so, yeah. So it's all these different things. And I want to accept who I truly am, act from that space, and be powerful and not shrink, not be invisible
Yeah.
again. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what would you like to have at the end of this call?
I'm going to be playful here for money, 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 money.
Okay,
With
well,
the
as much as I
the
would
freedom.
love to be able to just like drop that cash right in your bank account in an hour,
Well, yeah, but
what specifically would you like to have?
allowing acceptance of that, like moving to a new level, because I've been, when we went on the marketers cruise, it was easy to be around millionaires and people who lived in money. So like they swam in money. And I've always been scared of it and afraid of it and like, what do I deserve it and all that kind of crap. So that's out. I pulled all that out and I'm throwing away the trash. And what I want ultimately is to just feel really clean and clear and be able to do one thing at a time and have it set up so that I don't do my usual dance. It's like, oh, I got to do this over here. Oh, I got to do that over there. For anybody who in this room who is used to doing the rabbit thingy, hi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, how are you going to know that you have this acceptance of just allowing that wealth to come in and feeling clean and clear? How do you know?
Well, in my life, serendipity occurs when I'm really aligned. Things just magically seem to show up. Inwardly, it's when I'm calm and centered, and I've literally been putting my feet on the floor consciously lately so that I feel the energy go through my whole body instead of just, dancing around, right? So, and by the way, I do that. I'm still doing the dancing it'll be 6 years in a week
Yeah.
of, yeah,
Crazy.
of walking 3 to 9 miles and dancing every day. So not a miss. Um, which is that's a good habit. So let me pull that into work, life,
Mhm.
business, who I'm being,
Yeah.
etc. Yeah.
So, what about that dancing and walking every day for 6 years? What about that helps keep you consistent?
Oh, it's enlivening. As soon as I don't have any hesitation about walking outside, no matter what the weather is. And I just instantly feel aligned with nature and calm. And whatever thoughts go through my head are fine. Sometimes I'm listening to stuff or talking with people, but mostly it's the feet on the ground and the movement forward that helps a lot. It's very healing. And it keeps me moving forward, literally and, subjectively, I guess you would say. And it's also, I think you hidden in there a point that it shows that I can do it. It shows that I can be aligned with something and keep doing it because it feels right, it is right, and I'm in action. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So, with this like consistency in your 6 year, I'm just gonna round up your
yeah.
6 year streak. When you first got started, think back to 6 years ago, the first day you decided, I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna do this. What was that decision like? Tell me more about it.
Well, you probably guessed by the 6 years it was COVID. And I got a call that the gym was closed and they were going to send us a recording or a live, live video. So dance to that. And I danced to that. And then I went, oh, I am so sad for the world. And I thought, well, I'll just go outside. And then the birds and the squirrels and everything were coming up really close. There was no smell in the air. It was just, wow. And so I thought, well, I'll do this again tomorrow. And then it turned into like, I don't know, about a weekend. I'm like, do I want to make this like a real thing? And I'm like, yeah, actually I do. And then I'll change my route every time so it doesn't get boring. So it's new every time. But basically, I'm doing the same thing. It's like staying connected. It's easy to feel alone in this world. And so I feel like that for me is a way of staying in touch viscerally, you know? Yeah, that too. So, yeah, that's what made it happen.
Okay. So now when you think about finishing up your memoir,
Yes.
how long would you say you've been working on your memoir?
I first saved it on 11/11/11. That is a long freaking time ago. But every time I know, but every time I look at it, there are revisions. I've changed. And so revising the how I write it and everything like that, it's appropriate. It's highly appropriate. I feel like I am now in the space where yes, I know the voice that is the narrator. I know what that voice is. And it's memoir, yes, chronology, but also it's what I learned from the authors that I interviewed. So so going through it, it's really uh, deep editing, but from a space of connection and just being me and not stepping outside and judging anything, which is super important when you're writing. You just spill it on the page. It doesn't matter. Just spill it on the page.
So what
Um,
would have happened if you finished that memoir a decade ago?
I had a couple of different agents back then, and I did finish it. And both of them had, talked to publishers, and the publisher's response was they don't want to have a book out there about a little girl who was raped. Okay. So these days, as a journalist, I would choose books that were aligned with what's going on in the world. And this book certainly is, given what's going on. It's more than Me Too. It's Epstein and it's, a whole lot of things like that. We need to be able to speak what's going on for truth, to change, for justice, to change the world in the way we can individually in a good way. So yeah, a lot of it is the time. And to
But
answer the, yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
what about now? What happened that you woke up one morning and were like, I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna publish it. And I don't care. What happened that made this time the time that you were gonna do it instead of any other time in the last 15 years? If I'm doing the math correctly in my head.
I was watching you.
I had
That's
to
cute.
count.
Um, there was a shift. Um, a few months ago is when it started. I did a rapid release. I've done some other things, several other things at the same time. And it's like taking out the garbage, just, and then, but you have a space there. Now, what are you going to create? So it became logical to me. And the bigger part of it is not putting it off. Like, that's what I wake up every day going, like, what do I most want to do today? And then I start with that. And it's super important. The night before I write down what I want to do the next day. But this is still kind of like not, I'm still a little too flaky for some of this stuff. No, I don't want to say that. I want to say I am strong. I know what I'm doing and I just do it. That's, see, like one foot in one world, one foot in the other. Um, yeah. So the book, it's timely. I had Sue Frederick, a numerologist, told me, I don't know, about 10 years ago, you take the victim out of the book and you've got a bestseller. So going through it again, cleaning all that up, um, it makes it strong and it makes it connective and that kind of thing. And the other thing that's different this time is when I started writing it, it was like, don't be woo-woo kind of thing, right? And so my opening chapter now is about one of the three near-death experiences I had. So freeing myself to just write the book that I want to write. And there will be editors further on, and there will be agents, and there will be people like that say yes or no. And that's just what it is. So this is going to be hopefully helpful.
So, what about these big changes are you looking for support and feeling more comfortable with?
Yeah, I'm still a little physically scared. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm speaking with you. I can hear my voice change when I'm feeling solid to when I'm being like, I don't know, which world do I want to be in? That's what it is. It's like, which world do I want to be in? And maybe that's true for other people too. When you're fully committed to something, it's in flow. You're going, it's working, you know? There's like nothing else. It's just pure. You know, it's just
Okay.
pure. Like when we did this snorkeling thing at the I'm just going to dance off for a moment, but getting into the water, I'd never done that before. And then having the mask on and then being under the water and seeing the fish so close and so calm and so beautiful and the colors enhanced. It was like, it was magical. And I compare that to how I mean in terms of doing what I'm supposed to do to get all these things done, you know?
So, what is your definition of allowing? Because that was a word that came up before.
Mm, yeah. Um, Not, judgment free, just allowing, just basically, I feel like we're all gifted in certain ways and we are allowed to use those gifts, whereas I have not been allowing a lot of that to come through. We had a thing in our family where, don't get a big head and, don't boast and all that kind of stuff. So I bury stuff. Um, yeah. I'm not sure. I think I've traveled off there, off the edge. I'm not sure. Allowed. Yeah. Allowing. Yeah. And it's
So,
minute to minute too.
mhm. so it's so it's just judgment free.
Yes.
So, if what judgments is it free from?
My own. I'm not good enough. I don't have enough time. I'm scared. What if I do get this done? Will it bring in the money that I need, want, deserve? That's another new word for me, deserve. And yet if I wipe all that out and step through it, it's like, what? Of course it's okay. Of course you're allowed to have this. Why do you think you were given these gifts? You know, to to share your part of raising the vibration of this planet. And I was calculating how many books must I have read in my life? Tens of thousands. Easy. And I've interviewed thousands of authors. So, a lot of that wisdom goes into this book, and that will lift others. And I have to be confident and allow myself to be that bold to say that kind of thing and feel it and mean it, and allow myself to step forth, and just say, it doesn't matter what happened early on. It's now. It is right now. That's it, you know.
So, the word allow presupposes, right, like the opposite, right? Like that there needs to be permission first in order for it to happen.
That's what I've been waiting. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Yeah.
Mhm. So,
Yeah.
so right. So in the past, you've been waiting for that permission, and now you're like, fuck it, who cares?
Yeah. Yeah.
So whose permission were you waiting for to be able to use your gifts?
I guess the outside world, which is kind of crazy because there are going to be some people who say go away and some people who say, oh my God, I want more, and so you can't just always put yourself in the other person's, face, eyes, whatever. If they're an agent, that's a different thing. And then you get to ask for specific feedback. And that's okay too. Um, but oh my gosh, I've been doing this dance that I don't like, and it's time to clear it all out. So I got my taxes done, which is good, and it's 3 months earlier, 2 months earlier than it usually is. So I did that. And then cleaning up my process, for this next year. So I'm putting in new structures. Even though it seems to take a long time, it's changing who I am and who I'm being.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah. But yeah,
So Diana,
yeah.
what do you want to get coached on?
I'm scared. I'm scared. I want to be,
Of
it's
of
almost like I need
what?
of not being able to do it. Like, well,
How specifically not being able to do it?
all right, like right now I've got a table full of stuff, you know? The memoirs over here, the ideas for my business are over here, financial stuff over there, and God knows what that is. So Um, I don't want to take people's time, but I feel like a lot of people do have this kind of thing. You know what you want to do and be, and yet you allow yourself to get stopped in certain ways. And I'm not even sure what that is, except for to keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, that kind of thing. And I can't be that
How long is
rigid.
your book? How long is your memoir?
Right
How
now,
many
it's
pages?
too long. It's 102,000 words. It needs to be around 80,000. So I talked
Okay,
to
can you translate that to pages for me? About
it's
how
a,
many pages would that come out to be?
well, that all depends on formatting and all that kind of stuff and the font size and all that. But it's
Okay,
around,
a rough
around.
guess.
Yeah, right now typed up. It's 400 words, pages, 400 pages.
400 pages.
Yeah, which is 100 pages too long. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I love reading long books. Okay. So you're over here, you're like, I don't want to take up people's time. How much time do you think it's going to take up in somebody's life for them to sit there and read a 400-page memoir?
Good point.
A lot.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, I read pretty fast.
yeah,
So mine, it would probably only take me like 2 days. But like a normal
yeah,
readers, somebody who just like casually reads, they give like an hour or so a day.
yeah.
Weird.
Well, I'm
Um,
tightening it up. I'm tightening it up. I'm pulling out duplications. I'm
but that's not
streamlining
the
it.
point. The point
What?
is not shortening it. Like, yes, I know there's like the editing need for the shortening, but like
Yeah.
you're scared you don't want to take up people's time, yet you're asking them to give up their time to read your book.
Because I hope it'll be of value.
So then what about you putting that book out there and asking people to read it, do you think is not of value before the book is out there?
You mean beta reading? Like asking friends to just read it and see what they think, you mean? Like that's beta
No,
reading.
just taking up people's time. Because you're like, okay, like my book, I'm asking them to give me to give up time to read this book because I want it to be of value.
To them.
So what about you putting other things out into the world are you thinking would be taking up people's time and not give them value?
I don't know. I just want life to be easier for everyone else. Like some of the things that
At,
they'll read
at
and
what
see.
cost to you?
I don't know. I don't know what that means.
So if you make everybody's life easier,
Yeah,
everyone around you's life easier,
yeah.
what does that make your life?
I feel better.
What are you having
Lighter,
to
lighter.
do?
I don't know what you mean. Um,
You do. If you're working above and beyond to make sure that everybody around you's life is easier, then makes your
um,
life fucking hard, Diana.
yeah, actually, yeah, yeah. You're right. It's heavy.
Yes.
And I actually have felt a little lighter since I've been doing this more systematically, but I'm afraid I'm gonna get exhausted or stop or something. But you did point out earlier I'm still walking. Um,
But that's not the point. The point is,
yeah.
it's not your job.
Um,
It's not your job to make everybody's life around you easier.
wow.
Okay, I'm talking to myself too, so it's great. It's not your job.
Wow. That's yeah, that's really powerful. Thank
You
you.
talked about wanting to have this like to feel more aligned and calm and centered and have this like serendipity that appears when you are those things. Yeah, how can that happen if you're over here putting down the red carpet for everybody else in your life and you're walking on the dirt?
Wow.
So when I
Uh,
say that, what comes up for you?
Tears.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, that's really good, Isabella. And that's who
So
I've always been, codependent. Yeah. That, I had to in my family, so that's just the way it was. I had to do that. It's an old habit. See, that's another thing. It's old habit, old ingrained. I'm pulling out all the old habits. So thank you for showing me that because that is part of it. That's a big part of it.
oh, and that's why you're here. That's why you stick around because you're like, I know they're in there. You gotta get them out.
Yeah.
I mean, everything that you've said has been so amazing. I'm like, oh my gosh, who is this new Diana? I love her. She's so amazing. I mean, like I loved you before, but I was like, this is amazing. Like, I love this outlook and all these things. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, well, I know there's a problem. She wouldn't have said something if there wasn't a problem.
Yeah.
So the problem isn't the book. The problem isn't the walking and dancing. The problem isn't getting your programs out there. The problem isn't even the money. The
Well,
problem is
yeah.
the
Yeah.
problem is you're bending over backwards to make sure that everybody in life is comfortable while you're making yourself uncomfortable. You literally were like, I want to feel more comfortable with these big changes. You know how you do that? You make yourself comfortable instead of trying to make everybody else comfortable.
Wow.
Who fucking cares if your book is 400 pages or 300 pages? That's just 100 more pages of something probably really amazing.
Yeah.
Who are you trying to cut down for? Who are you trying to make yourself smaller for?
The agent who said, the last agent I talked to who said, cut 25,000 words and come back because it sounds great. Like, okay, fine. Yeah. 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 Well, I will do that because it's professional, but I feel like there are too many
Is it?
strains. Yeah. Yeah. But there are too many strains right now. It's like, you got to make money right now. Oh, you got to create your programs right now or pretty them up. I've got one that's pretty solid, help in 9 months writing your book kind of thing. And then and the life. Yeah. I haven't, like I haven't dated anybody in a long time, and except for this guy my friends say is a narcissist, which fits perfectly, doesn't it?
Diana.
What?
Love.
Love.
Stop. When's
Hmm.
the last time you just took a step back and just looked at your life and what you want?
Hmm.
Like truly just took a step back and looked at what you wanted.
Yeah, that's really good. I've done, you know, I've done some writing along those lines, but I don't know that I've pulled it in. That's why I stepped up today because it's not naturally.
Embodied.
Yeah, embodied. Yes, yes. You translated that perfectly. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And I want to allow myself to embody it so that I can do the things that you were saying, which I wasn't even aware of some of them. Like,
Close
yeah.
your eyes.
Okay.
Close your eyes. So I want you to imagine your entire life is in this like really big snow globe, right? You like you still hold it in your hands, but it's really large. Okay. And
Yeah.
and in it is like all of the things going on in your life. Right. So you're holding it, you're looking in the snow globe, looking at all the things in your life. What's in that snow globe that you're like, oh, that doesn't really need to be in there right now.
Hmm. I feel like everything that's in there has to be in there. But I want to say the first thing I saw when you said that was an image of a heart, like big, kind of like what we were just talking about a moment
Yeah,
ago.
that over giving, that making everybody, uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So now there's like a little button on the bottom of the snow globe. You're gonna touch it and it makes that snow globe like you can like reach your hand in. And I want you to like reach and like take that heart out.
How can I take the heart out? That's who I
Because
am.
it's not actually your heart. It's
Mm,
not your heart. Your heart is in so many other things.
mm.
This is that over giving, that over making everybody else comfortable.
I
You
gotcha.
could take it out.
I gotcha.
Okay.
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 Yeah.
So now looking at this life, what needs to be in there that isn't?
This is really, didn't expect this. What needs to be in there? Just free flowing, you know? Yeah, not worry, no worries. Just trusting. That's a big thing.
So what's a representation of that free flowing, that trust?
Mm. Well, when I'm in the when I'm in the creative spirit, it's just easy. When I'm interviewing somebody about their book to help them write their books, it's natural, it's magical, it's fun. When I'm by myself and journaling, same. When I'm on the walks and dance, same.
Okay, so
Um,
what's a representation of that flow?
representation. I don't know. I see a pen instantly.
Okay. I was thinking microphone because you had the interview. So yeah, a pen.
Oh God,
Perfect.
yes. I really miss being on the air.
Yeah, I was like, I had this little radio. There's like headphones, your little microphone, but a
Yeah.
pen because you're taking your notes. Okay.
Taking notes, writing, just writing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Put
Yeah.
that in the snow globe.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Got the pen and paper in the snow globe. Yes.
Perfect. So now you're looking at the snow globe of your life.
Mm.
You've got like your family, you've got,
They're visiting from the other side.
oh yeah, and you also have your sons,
Yeah.
and you have your pen and your paper and all of that free flow. You've
Mm.
got your little stack of books of all those authors you've interviewed. You've got your book. It's kind of like leaning up against it. It's the main focus of that pile right there. So that's your memoir.
Mm.
You've got your business. So whatever representation you have there for your business to help support other people become authors.
Mm. Yeah.
You have your dancing. I have like this like image of like tennis shoes and tap shoes like next to each other. I know you don't tap. I know it's not tap dancing you
Barefoot.
do, but like that's the picture that I have in my brain of your life.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you've got your representation for your dancing and your walking and that movement and that creative space.
Yeah.
What else is in there?
Mm. Running outside with the birds nearby. It
Okay,
sounds
so
kind
they're
of
little
funny.
birds.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Um, I've also, so I don't know how, I have to feel not alone somehow. Like, I don't have any family with me, just my black cat, Jazzy, you know. Um, yeah,
Okay, so
somehow,
there's still more things missing from your snow globe.
yes, yes, yeah.
So what does that representation of partnership look like?
Oh man. So, yes, potentially a third husband, strong, um, active, intelligent, talks deep,
Mhm.
enjoys music and love, and um, supports me, you know, which I never experienced that. Um,
Well,
yeah,
yeah, because you've been so busy trying to take care of everybody else, you never let yourself have it.
yeah, yeah.
So
So I have
what's
to
that
be open.
representation? What does that look like to put in your
I-
globe?
yeah, being open to that too, allowing, you know, um, no, no more being plan B for a guy, no more finding narcissists. Jesus, you
Okay,
know,
so what can you put in the snow globe for that?
what can I put in the snow globe for that? I don't know. A guy, a partner, a partner in life. Yeah,
Okay.
and I'm missing. I mean, like I love so many people, and they're a window away. Like here. Do you know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So I want to create that physical kind of togetherness. Um, like the other day I was walking, I can tell the people that commonly walk and walk their dogs and everything. I can tell from far away who they are by how they walk. And so this one young woman, I caught up with her and I'm like, I introduced myself and well, we always walked, blah, blah, blah. And so it turned into a beginning friendship, so I allowed myself to do that. I didn't used to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm beginning to be open and more open that way instead of thinking, oh no, I have to do XYZ.
Yeah.
So
Well,
plenty
what
of
needs to go in
time.
the snow globe for that? Like
Lots of
that
time.
friendship, that community. What needs to go in the globe for that?
I don't know. Making allowing opportunities
Okay, so
to
what's a representation? What can It's like
hmm.
when you think snow globe, right? There's things. So
Oh
what's the
yeah, yeah.
thing that goes in there that represents that friendship, that community, that
You,
connection?
you know, it's really funny when you first said that. I saw, when you sit around the pool and there are those um like chairs that you sit on that's laid straight out. I saw one of those. I'm
Oh,
like,
like a chaise lounge.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So like, okay, yeah, but that's allowing myself to play
Yeah.
and relax and yeah. So that's something. Um, yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Um,
Anything else missing from that snow globe? It's
yeah.
big, so you can fit whatever you need to fit in it.
I'm seeing like a dark pink, kind of almost like a cherry color. I don't eat cherries, but like that kind of feel, that brightness
Mhm.
and joy. It's the color of joy. And um, I don't know. So a sense of, yeah, definitely flow. I think that's why I saw the chase lunch because the water, there's that flow. When I start writing, there's flow. Um, um, I don't know Pomodoro in there. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So I want to experience. There's so much in life that I love experiencing, and I've grown up in a way that I've been able to experience so much stuff. And I want to cherry pick the stuff. Oh, that's where the cherry comes from. Cherry pick the stuff that I want to keep. Again, I just noticed a half hour ago that there's a job opening for weekends, a podcaster at one of our local radio stations, and it just sort of popped up. So something like that would not be a bad thing at all, It would be,
I mean, that sounds like serendipity.
yeah, yeah,
You just,
yeah,
for as long as I've known you, you've talked about how much you miss being behind the microphone, talking to people, talking about things.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, and yeah, I do that when I'm interviewing them for their books, and that's it's joyful. It's joyful. It's so powerful. Um,
What
so
do
yeah,
you what do you what do you like to do for yourself outside of business, outside of writing your memoir, outside of the
mm.
dancing and the walking?
I've visualized my two grown sons for a second, and then I pulled back and I said, I don't want to be selfish. That's that's what happened right there. I don't know what that means exactly. Um,
Okay, so if you were to be
yeah, I don't
selfish, what
know.
would that look like?
Me talking about me, or not asking them as much
Okay,
about them
how's that a problem?
because I don't want to interfere. I don't want to intervene. I don't want to be um, the most codependent mom. That's what one of my sons
But if you're
heard
being
from a therapist
selfish,
when he was
how are
20.
you being codependent? If it's all about you, how are
Oh,
you how's that a problem? If it's all about you.
that's a really good point. So that's the whole thing. I'm dancing between opposites all the way
I
through.
know, that's why I'm asking. How's it a problem?
Is that a problem? Um, I
You have
don't.
all that stuff in your snow globe. How's it a problem if you make things about you? There's so much in that snow globe that's about other people.
Um, I grew up in a family where I couldn't, and it's like I that's still embedded, and I want to release it, but I also don't want to be selfish. So it's yeah, I think I don't know. I don't know what to say here. I
When
but
are
you're
you
really
going to stop letting them control your life, Diana?
yeah, good.
You're just giving them all the power.
Good point. I don't know how. Like except for being in every single minute. That helps.
Go
Yeah.
be selfish. That's how. Make it about you.
I don't even know what that looks like. What is that?
That's what I'm asking you.
What is what is
That's what
self?
you get to go find out.
Yeah, not wanting to alienate anyone either. Um, Now I feel
How
a
is it a
little,
problem if you do?
well, I guess they could say what they think. Most of my friends actually do that, which is pretty cool. And my sons too.
So then how is it a problem?
Yeah. I, hmm. Wow, this is so swimming in my head. I feel like I'm a, ping pong ball right now. Yeah.
How's it a problem?
How's it a problem? Because it's not working right now. It's not working. Parts of it work great, and other parts don't. And then I disappear myself, and then I codependent myself, and then I'm like back in the old days, and then I have to wake up and say, "Oh, no, I'm not there anymore. Start over again." So the habit has to be so it's giving what naturally comes forth to help others in the way they want. I don't know how to put it, but I love what I'm doing. So the stuff that I love what I'm doing is
Diana,
do it
stop
more.
it. Diana, stop.
Am I
Stop.
supposed to have my eyes open by
Stop.
now or not? Okay,
No, I
what?
want you looking at your snow globe.
Oh, snow globe. Okay. Yeah.
What
Oh,
do you want to do for you? Because it's not your memoir. Your memoir is about all of the people you interviewed. It isn't even about you, it's about other people.
and parts, and there's a chronological piece to it too. Yes, for sure. But yeah, I hear what you're saying though.
And yes, and correct. There are parts of it that are you, but it's not fully for you.
Mm, yeah, that's true. That's true. And when we're right, we be we must be authentic and connected with our feelings, and then the words just pour out. So, um,
What do you want in life for you and you alone?
uh, mm, all right. Well, good health and good wealth and expression and allowing myself to have fun. I'm so, God, I feel like I can't even allow myself to come up with things. Um,
Yes, because you're waiting for permission from somebody to actually just go out there and do something.
yeah, that's true. Yeah,
The
that's
word allow needs to leave your vocabulary. I know it's new.
okay. What would you suggest? B?
Just go do it. Go be what you want.
I'm not sure I know what that is. I
That's,
do in some ways, and
I know you
sometimes,
don't.
but
I know you don't. Because if you did, you would already be doing it.
yeah.
But you
And you
think
know
that
what?
you have to wait for permission from somebody to allow yourself to even think about what you could possibly go out and do.
Fuck. Yeah, that's been my life thread. Yeah, totally. All right. So how do I flip it?
You have to go do it. You have to go be it, especially the things you're resisting.
What are you hearing?
Go be selfish.
Oh gosh, be selfish.
What's the most selfish thing somebody could do?
I have no idea.
I
Um,
think you do.
it all
This is
seems
why.
well, it seems normal to me. Um, I'm feeling all jittery. I need to calm down.
I know because your unconscious mind is like, what is happening?
Fuck. Yeah, and I know I'm on the pinnacle of like it's like
Yeah. What is
that's
the
the old
most
electricity.
selfish thing somebody could do? Anything.
Anything. Well, cruelty is awful. Injustice is awful. Um,
Is that selfish?
on those over there, yeah. But like what I want justice, I want truth and trust and
I know
beauty.
what you want. I want to know what you don't want. I want to know what you are like. I will never be that person. I would never do that.
Um,
That is so selfish.
Oh, well, I grew up with that. That's easy.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
violence
Tell me.
and just, beating and raping and, drinking and killing, you're just trying to kill yourself and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's what was in the early
Okay.
years. Yeah.
What is your definition of selfish?
Doing all that shit. Yeah.
Okay, give me a little bit more specifics.
Okay. Alcoholic. I quit drinking when I was 40. Um, Violence, um, rape, alcohol. Oh, I did that twice. Um, you know, Slicing your wrist. Just being mean, just being mean and talking over other people. Oh, and abandoning them, like kicking them out of your lives. So that's all the stuff that I that became patterns for me early on. And I
Well, yeah,
changed it.
no,
Yeah.
gosh, no, makes so much sense, Diana, that you would want to live your life for everybody else. God forbid you do one thing for you. It's like you're abandoning and beating and killing and raping and all of the things.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
What is something that you could do for yourself that you haven't allowed yourself to do?
Hmm. My brain goes, but I don't have money for that.
Nope, tell me what it was.
Well, it's just massage table and then swimming. It's kind
So
of swimming.
you want a massage or you want to buy a massage table? What is the table?
Oh, I could just I would just like it would be nice to be just getting massages, but then swimming. Just I guess I'm really physical. Yeah. It, a lot of my stuff is that way. And
Okay.
I also want to be with somebody, like friends who this is what I almost said. Friends who will accept me. That's what I almost said. That's old language. Um, but I like, for example, my writing partner in the mornings, we've been writing together for 6 years,
Okay,
just
Diana,
quietly.
I'm gonna stop you.
I'm
I'm
going
gonna
into
talk over
story.
you. I'm gonna be selfish.
Go ahead.
If you want to just take and do something for yourself, go do it. Don't wait for permission.
Oh,
Just go do it.
oh, yeah,
You do not answer to anybody other than yourself,
yeah,
especially not people who have been dead for a while.
that's true. That's very true.
Just go do it.
Yeah.
If you want to get a massage, go get a freaking massage. Be the person who gets massages on a regular basis. Oh, I wish I was that person. Oh, wait. Who am I waiting for permission for? Just go do it. You don't have to wish you could become somebody. You just have to become them.
Mm. Yeah, I'm gonna apply for that job too.
Yes. You're going to apply for that job. You're going to go schedule a massage and you're going to go find a pool where you can go swimming. It's probably cold, so maybe an indoor pool. Or maybe the pool one just gets pushed until it's a little warmer out. But well, I mean, I don't know. You'll go out and dance in the rain. So maybe swimming in the cold is not that bad for you. It's like a cold
Yeah.
plunge, yeah.
Yeah.
Go do it.
So how do I allow the piece of me that's dealing with the money to, I don't know what the key word there is. Allow myself to have, no, you said don't
Diana,
allow.
I this is not the first time that I've coached you, so I can say this because I know this about you.
Yeah.
The money always comes.
Mm,
When you find yourself in that flow, in that alignment, in that grounded, in that calm, in that centered, in that
mm.
serendipity, the money comes.
That's
You have
true.
manifested some absolutely crazy things in your life.
Yeah.
Positive, right? You've
Yeah.
manifested money, you've manifested free.
Opportunities like having a
It
national
will
book fair.
come. It will
Yeah.
come.
Yeah.
And it will actually most likely come easier because now you're not fighting for it. Now
Mm.
you're not like choking the universe. You're like, give me my money. You're like trying to mug the universe. There's your violence. Stop trying
Oh,
to mug the universe. The
oh
universe
gosh.
will give you money if you just simply let it.
Mm. And You're
Because then again, look, there's no allowing yourself. You are just being.
being. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
You're
And
just being.
so, as you're speaking and I'm taking it in, I'm seeing these bright lights coming in,
Huh?
um, and joyful bright lights
Mhm.
coming in. Yeah,
So
yeah.
take your snow globe.
Okay.
You click the little button again, so now it's solid on the outside, right? All the good stuff's in there.
Mm,
Where in your body does that snow globe live?
my heart.
In your heart?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say, is that okay?
Why do I care?
I know, I know. Like I
It's
said, I
your
was going to.
intuition that says put it in your heart.
In
Put
my
it in
heart.
your heart.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You take action from your heart.
yeah. I do.
Your
I
heart
do.
is your main motivator.
Yeah.
I have zero problem with putting. Now, some people have their motivation is from a different place. Maybe their solar plexus or their sacral or their third eye or yours is from your heart. You do everything heart centered, but now it's heart centered for you, not for others.
Wow.
So we
And
took
my
that other
third
one out.
eye. When you said that, my third eye also. There's
Yeah,
yeah, very much so. Yeah.
duplicate your snow globes. Now you have two.
Mm, yeah. Wow. I
So when they're
feel
in your body, what do you
yeah.
feel?
Well, just as you were beginning to say that, I felt release in my shoulders for sure. And, a calm, easy thread all the way through. Yeah. I feel
So what
balanced.
are you gonna go do now?
I think I'm going to take a walk first and let all this stuff integrate. And
Fair.
then,
Then
yes,
what?
then um, I was working on one of the chapters of my book, but I think what I'll do first is I found my old resume last night. So
Mhm.
I'm going to clean that up and apply for that job.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And then what?
And then what? Oh, money, papers, like numbers. Like how much am I really actually spending according to my past expenditures? And write it all down and know that number, and then I will know. I tend to attract the
Okay,
number
Diana, here's what
that I
you're
put
gonna
up.
do.
What?
I'm gonna tell you to do something. It's not very coach-like of me, but I'm gonna tell you to do
Fine.
something.
Fine.
This is
Go
like
ahead.
I've taken coach hat off, I've put business hat on.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know Trina was helping you with your wealth tracker.
Oh, yeah. We haven't gotten to it yet, really, but anyway, yeah.
That's okay. So you're gonna let Trina know that in your orange, right? So
Spending. Okay.
in your spending plan, you're going to a budget and account for money to go get a massage every month.
Okay.
I don't care.
Okay.
I don't know what that looks like in your area. Some places it's like a couple $100s. Sometimes it's that whatever the average, right?
All right. Okay.
You're gonna put it in your spending plan. So then
Okay.
that way you know every month that you do have the money to go get yourself a massage and you go fucking get yourself a massage.
Okay. Yeah.
So you can reach back out to Trina for that wealth tracker support that'll help with your numbers.
Okay. Okay.
And I know you're doing the wealth navigator where she helps you fill it out.
Yeah, we haven't gotten to that yet. Got kind of put off.
Yeah. So
But
reach back out to her and get it started again.
yeah.
You don't have to do it by yourself. You literally ask for help and you're getting help. Use the help.
Yeah.
It's there for you.
Yes.
So forget about trying to worry about those number things today. Trina is literally going to give you the numbers.
Okay. Okay. I'll reach out to her.
So you're going to go clean up your resume and
Yes.
apply for that job. Well,
Yes.
you're going to want to walk and then you're going to clean up your resume and go apply for that job.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then you're going to reach out to Trina and
Yeah.
you're going to say, hey, I want to get started on my wealth navigator stuff. I also want to make sure that I'm adding in space in my spending plan for me to get a massage.
Yeah. Yeah. And put my
Then
dance
what?
classes in. And what? Okay. Oh, I'm clarifying the names that I want to call the different programs that I'm offering. So playing with that. Yeah, that's fun.
That's
So
fun.
make that
Okay.
definite. The money part of like how much do I charge? That's a little bit scary, but I'll figure that out. And I just ask AI and stuff like that. Start with other people's numbers and then see what feels good for me.
Mhm.
Right?
And Diana, also remember, ask your intuition.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good intuition. I have a really good intuition.
Yes,
Yeah.
you do. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh,
You can open
well,
your eyes now.
I
Hi.
did. I look younger to me, but I don't know if that's true. Brighter or something. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. I'm also a little bit dizzy. This is kind of good. Um, well, all right. So apportion what I can, what I've already paid for. Yeah. And I didn't write down what you told me, but I'll remember it. The
Yeah.
order of things. Yes. I didn't know we were so close to time. Um,
Good.
thank you. Um,
How do you feel?
oh,
I know you said a little dizzy, but
I feel good. I do.
was this the
Yeah.
little kick in the pants you needed?
Well, you kicked out the bullshit.
Yes.
Yeah. So that helps a
What
lot.
to do?
Yeah. Thank you. What can I
You
use instead of I allow? Because I started using that more. I
being,
deserve
being.
being.
I'm going to be.
I
I am.
am. I
I
am.
am.
Yeah. Yeah.
I am this
Yeah.
person. I am this. I am this. You are being.
I
You can
am.
also say, like, I get to. I
Mm.
get to go apply for that job.
Yes. Yeah. And before I was thinking, why would they want me? I'm like, what fuck? No, I am. I would
Yeah.
love doing that job. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah,
And now you
yeah,
have, and I don't even know like what kind of podcasting or whatever thing it's for, but like now you also have a whole new set of tools from the last time you did radio. So you have a new way of asking questions, a new way of talking to people, a new, because now you have all your coaching and communication skills.
yeah, yeah,
So now you have all of these new things now. Why not?
yeah,
You
yeah.
are someone who deserves that. You
Mm.
get to apply.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And attract clients that match me that I'd love to work with. So,
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah. Um, yeah, I can do that too today, actually. Yeah. Thank you. Do you have anything else you want to tell me?
One last question. Are you
Sure.
feeling whole and complete today?
Oh, yes. And I'm feeling like I lost 5 pounds too,
Yay! Look at that.
which is not a bad thing at all. It's
I know,
okay.
right? It's like, who
Yeah.
needs weight loss, drugs, and exercise and all those things? Let's just go put you on the hot seat, shed
Oh,
all your
yeah.
emotional baggage, and feel lighter.
I feel good. Okay. Anyway, so,
I love it.
well, thank you. You
Got
would,
lots of love. I know this wasn't a typical coaching. It was more somatic than the normal, but you needed to be in your body.
yes, yes. And yes, pull it all together.
Mhm.
So, yeah. I do have I don't know if you saw this or not, but I do have this. Like all those books, they're over here, but my table's too short to sit with my back over there. So I just have that virtual. But here's my little snow globe. So
Yeah.
I got that. I,
And
re-
there's
I
two of them. There's two
yes,
sides.
yes, 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 indeed. Oh my gosh. Can I read the comments before we jump off or anything?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Uh,
Thanks everybody for hanging out with us today and
thank
just
you.
holding the space and giving love.
Yeah. Thank you for being with me, everyone. I really appreciate it. And thank you for letting me not feel selfish.
Yes,
So, oh, somebody
you.
just wrote, "What's your definition of selfish?" Oh my God, I don't freaking know. But anyway, I'm really grateful. Thank you, everybody. So,
You're welcome. It was perfect. Meant to be. All right, love.
thank you,
Well,
Isabella. You're amazing. Love to you
oh,
too.
you're welcome.
I
All
help.
right. I will
Thank
I
you.
will see you all, not next week, the week after, I believe. Okay. Ah, I'll see you all soon. Bye.